everybody. It's me again, and I am here at Starbucks getting ready to meet my friend Penny. She's one of the ladies I was telling you guys about that I had. Actually, me and Penny had surgery, her bariatric surgery, on the same day, back in February. So anyway, you're going to get to meet her in a little bit, and we're going to kind of just share some stories as far as, our experiences and the difference between my procedure and her procedure. I had the sleeve gastrectomy and she had the SIPS procedure. So, you'll be seeing us talking in a little bit. Bye. Hi everybody, this is my friend Penny.
Hi.
And like I told you, she's one of my friends that I met through the Bariatric Center, and I had the sleeve gastrectomy and she had the SIPS procedure.
Yep.
And so I just thought we might share a little bit about my procedure versus your procedure.
Yep. Okay.
And so I'll let you get started.
Well, the SIPS is a little bit more complicated. I had what she had, plus my intestines got redone on top of it. So I only have about 3 yards of my intestines that I use out of my body.
And with me, all they did with me was cut off about 85% of my stomach and left my intestines alone.
Right.
So
reason why I did mine is because I was so big that I needed the help more than the sleeve. I knew I did.
So how much did you weigh?
469 pounds.
And you've lost how much now?
Well, when I got weighed Friday, I've lost 176. Hey, thank you. So I'm down to 293.
That's awesome.
This is the smallest I've been since I was about 20 years old.
Yeah. And my highest weight, I didn't even tell you guys in my last video, but I was 332 pounds, and I am now down to 245, so I've lost almost 90 pounds.
Yay! 80 pounds are awesome.
And I'll include a picture of me, one of my before pictures, in this video. And I'm not sure if Penny has any before pictures, but
no, because I wouldn't let my family take one of me because I was so bleh. I didn't like myself at all. So.
But as far as, just the after our procedures were done, it's quite similar to what we had to do. We both were on clear liquids for a couple of days.
Yep.
And then we were on
pureed food.
Full liquid.
Full liquid, yeah, you're right.
Full liquid for what, about a month?
Yeah.
Or a few? No,
it was a couple weeks. A couple weeks.
And then we got put on pureed food.
Oh, that was delightful.
Actually,
I didn't mind it, really.
I thought I was going to mind it a lot before we had the procedures done.
Right.
And then, but then when you're on liquids for as long as we were, I was happy to be put on pureed food.
Right. I was like, oh yeah, I'm in heaven. But then with your stomach, the way it feels, you should be glad you're on pureed food.
Yeah.
Because your stomach is so, from all the stapling and all the incisions and everything, it's very tender, and so eating rough food really hurts.
Well, that's the thing, our stomachs were so swollen from the procedures, the surgery. It takes a while for your stomach to heal and shrink back down to size. And so because your stomach's so swollen, you can only eat. At first I was only able to eat like an ounce, maybe 2 ounces at a time.
Right, me too.
And
same.
Yeah.
Actually, we're very similar on that. The way we've been progressing, I think.
Yeah. But weren't you able to go on solid food before me? Or was that the Roux-en-Y people that had Roux-en-Y?
I was after.
You were after me?
We're about the same, I think.
About the same time?
Yeah.
Because I think
Roux-en-Y, I think, got to go on it before. I think, what's her name? I can't remember her name.
So I think we were on pureed food for about a month, right?
Yeah.
About another month, and then after pureed, then you get put on some solid.
Semi-solid.
Yeah, like a soft solid.
Soft foods, like.
And then,
The name of it.
but now we're both 6 months out, and we had our surgeries the same day.
Yep.
And
We were buddies in the hospital. She came in my room, and I remember, but I was way out of it more than her, I think, because she was walking around like,
yeah, they made us do laps around the hospital.
Yeah.
They wanted us up walking around ASAP.
Right.
And
I was doing room laps.
you're doing room laps.
Room laps. Yeah.
So
I was very sore. I had a hernia. They fixed it.
yeah,
Did
they
you have
fixed
one
it. I had a
too?
small hiatal hernia that they fixed.
Yes, we both did.
Yeah.
So they fixed that right away for us, and that actually has helped me eat food better.
Yes. I don't have the acid reflux anymore. I had acid reflux really bad before surgery.
Well, I have that.
You still have the acid
I
reflux?
have it. I didn't have it before, but I have
So
it
you have it now?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And I don't know why. Yeah.
I don't know why
He
either.
fixed my hernia, and I don't know if it's because of my. I have to watch what I eat.
Yeah.
And
Well, and all of us are different as far as what our
Right.
stomachs can tolerate
Right.
and what they can't. Like with me, I can tolerate most things, but like eggs for some reason sit on my stomach really heavy.
Same here.
Hamburger sits
Yep.
on my stomach really heavy.
Anything that seems dense,
Yeah,
it feels funny going in my stomach.
yeah. And that's another thing after you have this procedure, you can feel everything.
Yes, because if it gets caught, it's like, oh, okay, get down in there.
So,
Yeah, that is true.
yeah.
Very true.
But we can eat, like chicken doesn't bother me.
No.
Most things don't bother me. It's just, and I can eat pretty much everything. It's just, I don't like how my stomach feels sometimes after certain things,
Right.
like hamburger.
Right.
I don't like how my stomach feels.
Right.
Or even if
Same here.
we're not, in the earlier part of the months, we're not supposed to have bread or
Right.
tortillas or anything like
Right.
that. Now I think we actually can since we're 6 months out.
Right, we can. In moderation.
In moderation. But I found that tortillas don't sit well. I can eat them. It's just makes my stomach feel weird. It's hard to explain how it makes it feel.
I found I'm more texture sensitive now
Yes.
than I was before.
And your taste buds change.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They change big time.
The things that I loved before surgery are not the things I'm loving now.
I couldn't believe the day I had my surgery. I couldn't believe how much my taste buds had changed that day.
Right. Oh yeah.
They gave us sugar-free popsicles, and I wanted to gag because it was
See, I love them.
it was too sweet for me, and that's saying something because I love
Yeah.
sweets,
Yeah. See, I can't really eat anything sweet anymore.
and
Nothing really
it just
at all.
depends on what it is now.
Right.
But yeah, it's just way too sweet for me, and
I like gagging.
yeah, I can't do sugar-free popsicles anymore. Actually, well, I haven't tried them since that day.
I would try them, but the regular popsicles, I did try one by mistake one time, and I did melt. It was way too sweet. And if you guys are worried about your pop, don't worry about it, because I'm telling you, I don't like it like I used to at
Yeah,
all. I mean, I was a Diet Pepsi person, and now I've had maybe, since we're not really supposed to have it, but I tried a little bit just to see if I would like the taste. No, I really don't.
See,
It
that's the
doesn't taste
thing.
the same.
Earlier on, when we weren't supposed to have any kind of thing like that, I did have a sip of Diet Pop, and I didn't like it anymore.
Yep.
Now, I will have a itty bitty amount, and sometimes I'll let it go flat though,
Yeah.
and
Shake it and let it go
yeah,
flat.
and I can drink it now, and my taste buds, I guess, changed back when it comes to
Yeah,
that.
I really like tea. Tea does really well for me, or coffee. And
I drink a lot of water. It's just I'm trying to get
And
my water in.
Of course.
See, that's the thing with having this procedure. You have to we have to concentrate on protein, then vegetables, and then fruit.
Right.
And we have to get our water in because we don't want to get dehydrated.
Right. Make sure you get your water and your protein. That'll be good.
So pretty much we're on a high protein, low carb diet.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
For the rest of our lives.
It's almost like you're on Atkins for the rest of your life.
Just about,
almost.
So we do use a lot of recipes, from like Atkins or even keto recipes or, stuff like that that's higher in protein.
Yeah, it's just, if you follow the book that they give you, your Bible, then you're going to succeed. And with my surgery, though, I have less absorption of, like, certain things, like fats and stuff that I...
That's true, because they bypassed your intestines.
Yes, and I did that because of my morbid obesity. I was concerned over that. And my doctor told me now that they're finding out, like, when they do that procedure to you, it actually changes your metabolism. They're finding out more about that.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm kind of agreeing with him. He was reading the articles about it, the studies they've done, and he said when they redo your intestines, your metabolism, like, resets, or it just changes it.
Huh.
And I really believe that because I can tell that my metabolism is very high. It seems like.
Yeah.
Maybe not super high, but it's a lot higher than it was.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't know. But I didn't really. I just did the SIPS because of my morbid obesity, and I saw the percentage rate that it was for. It's the best. I would say it's the best procedure for somebody who's very big, and you need to lose a lot of weight, and it's to help you better. The sleeve is for somebody like Lisa that she wasn't very. I mean, she was bigger, but she wasn't huge like I was. So that's good for
I felt like I was huge.
Well,
I was quickly. That's true. I'm 5'4". She's 5'10".
Yeah, so there's a little difference there. So, I mean, I still weigh more than her, but we're getting kind of close to the same size.
Yeah.
So, but that's just because of the height.
Yeah.
So,
do you think of anything else that we could talk about?
What about, like, after effects, like things that you go through emotionally?
Yeah, I hit on that a little bit on my last video. What you feel after the surgery, you just... It's actually an emotional roller coaster ride.
I was going that. I was like on a high, then I was on a low, and a high and a low, and it's because your body's adjusting.
Yes.
Your body's going through a lot of mental and physical changes.
Yep. And the Bariatric Center that we went through, they tell you about some of the stuff you're going to go through. Like, they warned us that we might have a little bit of depression afterwards and stuff. But it's different when you actually experience it yourself.
Right.
And I didn't experience too much depression. It may have been a little bit, but it's not really depression, I don't think. I
think it's a hormonal thing.
Yeah. Your bodies are just changing so much,
Right.
You're having to adjust to...
And you lose hair.
Eventually you do start losing hair.
After a while. But
it does stop. My hair loss started around 3 to 4 months out.
Yep.
And now I'm 6 months out, and now it's stopping.
It's starting to slowing down.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got my hair cut short, so it wouldn't look so bad.
Mine went shorter.
but yeah, your bodies are just changing. You're relearning how to eat. You're relearning how much you can eat, and all the while you're learning how much you can eat, you're having to do it with having to eat.
You have to schedule yourself.
Well, you're having to start with liquids and then pureed and all that stuff. And so you're having to deal with not being able to eat what you want to eat on top of how much you need to eat. And how, you know what I mean? It's just...
Yeah, there's a lot.
And so that's one thing, you know, with emotions, that'll trigger your emotions right there, especially if you're an emotional eater.
Right.
Like I was.
Right. And not only that, you have to get your mindset before you even do a surgery like this to know that this is a lifestyle change, and you have to. It's something you work at. This is not this is a tool and not an easy way out.
Right.
Don't let anybody ever tell you it is, because it's not.
It's not easy.
No. And like,
matter of fact, like with the first month after my surgery, I was like, what the heck did I do to myself?
right.
I think I just felt the ring drop on my head.
I did too.
And but 6 months out though, we're feeling really good now, and life has resumed. And still losing weight.
Yep.
And able still to come to Starbucks and have our coffee.
Yep.
And
You just learn what to pick. Like before you go somewhere, you know what. Just figure out what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know, it comes easier once you're adjusting yourself to that lifestyle.
Yep.
It does. It really does.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off.
It's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.